But for the Grace, a one-man show gives a voice to those who rely on food pantries to help them stave off hunger. The play dispels the negative stereotypes people often have of those who require this kind of assistance. Here are the working mothers, those who have seen their jobs moved overseas, those whose lives have been irrevocably altered by physical or mental disease, and the elderly trying to survive on minimal benefits. Victor Vic Cronenberg, married. Wife's name, Paula. Father of 3. He used to be a short-haul truck driver until he developed Parkinson's disease. Now he tries to survive on disability insurance.
Can't make it. Can't make it on what we get. End of the month comes around like now. Can't make it. Last night I didn't eat. Nothing except a small bowl of cereal. That's all I had. Aren't you hungry, Papa? Asks my youngest. Aren't you hungry? Yeah. I was hungry. But I had to make sure they had enough. The wife, the kids. Now today I'm here. A food pantry, me. Worked hard all my life. Now look where I am. End of the month and I have to come here.
Elena Grakova, age 75. Elena followed her son from Russia to America and settled next to him in Woonsocket. And then he moved to LA with his new wife.
I understand that visit this place can only be very poor people. Yes? I am poor. I left everything in Russia. You understand? Everything. Can you imagine? Everything. Leave everything behind. Whole life. Everything.
Marty, age 44, schizophrenic, lives on a disability check.
Oh, I'll put a word on that tape. You are taping me, aren't you? They need to feed their people. They need to feed their little children, feed their adults. Keep feeding, and doing the good work that the Lord wants. Keep feeding. It doesn't pay to stop because I never stop. I never stop giving, and I don't think the Lord wants me to do that because He knows I'm a human nature person that loves other people. But we don't all need to take shit! Thank you.
Frederick Olmsted, minister, director of his congregation's food pantry.
And if people could just come and see what we do, they'd get a good sense of what's going on. You can't grasp it until you're in the middle of it, until you're on the line, until you see it for yourself. You see those faces, then you get the sense, the real sense of it.
Sparky, age 83. He's been volunteering at the food bank for over 25 years.
Well, as for the volunteering, it was just something I wanted to do. I was still working at the time. I was still working part-time, and I figured maybe I can do something, make a difference. And I tried. And I did. Right. I did the best I could do. And I felt I had accomplished something. Did some good. That's basically that's what I think. That's what I think we're all looking for.
Jack Householder, 76 years old, very upright, but not as spry as he used to be just a couple of years ago.
Can you understand old age? Can you understand mothers with children with no husbands, boyfriends, or any relatives? And why should mothers and fathers and grandmothers and grandfathers be excluded? Why should young mothers with children be excluded in a society when all of a sudden some disaster, either the husband died in the war or the husband divorced because he can't find a job and he's ashamed to come home? Why should they be excluded? It's up to you people now to take up the slack. Because how can the US of A dictate to them other countries to be like us when we can't even take care of our own? How?